Okay, welcome back to Virginia this morning. You know, last year we first met designer Kieran Henderson, also known as Mr. Clean Cut, VA, who has featured his line of bow ties and pocket squares. As prom season quickly approaches, he has a few looks to share for that special night out on the town. Cheryl and fellow designer Travion Vaughn will join us shortly, but first we welcome Kieran Henderson back to Virginia this morning. Great to see you, my man. It's a pleasure. So I hear this is just sort of taken off, man. Looking good, looking clean. It's never really out of style, is it?
No, sir.
Tell us about how you got started, Kieran.
Pretty much I'm a teacher, trying to encourage our young men to dress up every day to get ready for the work profession, and it's just having fun, you know, just styling young men and just people all across, you know, the area.
What can first impressions do for a young man?
First impressions definitely builds the confidence. It helps them, you know, just set the tone when they enter a room.
All right, so we have somebody that entered the room right here. Who do we have?
I have Kieran Henderson.
Kieran, great to see you, my man. Looking good.
He's one of my football players at Highland Springs. So with this, he has a charcoal gray suit. Right now, he has a white and silver matrix bow tie with the silver flower. And then I just threw in a little splash with the white and silver polka dotted pocket square.
What can the pocket square do? Is that, I know it's an accentuation, you can accentuate a whole dress up, but really for you, does it have to match the tie?
No, it does not have to match the tie, as long as it's in the same color combination, but you can wear it pretty much straight, or you can kind of fluff it up more, but it just adds extra pop to it.
There's a lot of pop. Tell us about the suit as well. Gray, how versatile is that?
Pretty much gray can go with any color combination. So with this one, it just makes it pop even more.
Now, your friend was part of a football team as well.
Yes, sir. He's part of my Highland Springs state championship team.
Congratulations, man. Looking good, looking good. All right, next model, come on in.
All right. I actually have his brother, DeAndre Henderson.
It's a family affair. Great to see you, man. How are you? Looking good.
So DeAndre is a senior at Highland Springs, so he's moving on to Virginia State next year.
Congratulations, man.
Right now, he has the gold and white chevron bow tie, and then I just threw it in with the gold flower as well. So right now, he's relaxed. He has on his vest. So this is during the prom event where he's already taken off his jacket, where he's just in a relaxed mode.
Tell us about the vest. I noticed some three-piece vests, three-piece suits are coming back as well.
Yes, sir. So again, they're coming out with the three-piece suits. Again, when they can take off the jackets, they're able to relax. Some guys, he's a fitness guy, so he's trying to show off his muscles.
He's got some muscles too. When you approach getting dressed for something special or even every day, what are some of the advice, some tips that you have?
Well, getting ready for the prom season, you got to coordinate with your date. If you're not matching your date, it's going to be a problem to start off. But you just want to make sure that it's clean and it's crisp.
So you would emphasize communication with the date?
Yes. Anytime I go out with my wife, I always try to coordinate with her.
Oh, looking good. All right, man. Great to see you. Thanks so much. Looking sharp. All right, who do we have here?
All right. And then here's one of my former students, Carson McCann.
Carson, great to see you, man.
So Carson,
how are you, Carson?
Good, how are you?
Really well.
Carson's a student at Glen Allen High School. So with this, Carson is also wearing the all black, black vest. He has on a black and white honeycomb bow tie with the white flower. And with this is actual a reversible, so it's the same pattern, but it's going to be white and black on the opposite side. So if he wanted to switch it up during the middle of prom and kind of shock people, he can go to the bathroom and switch it up if he wanted.
Tell us about the bow tie. The bow ties really are making a strong comeback the last couple of years.
Yes, sir. The bow ties, again, it's unlike the traditional necktie. The bow tie, it puts emphasis on the face, the neck, and it captures the attention.
And it doesn't have to be a solid color, too.
No,
I notice you recommend a little splash of color.
Correct.
Or maybe a lot of splash of color.
Correct. I'm not a plain person. So.
Tell us about, Keon, about when you're walking into something, even not just the prom, but a job interview or anything like that.
Yes, sir.
Walking into a job, when you look good, do you feel good on the inside?
You definitely do. It just adds that extra confidence and just gets you ready for the moment.
That's great, man. All right, great to see you, man. Guys, thanks so much. All right, now we have some other models. Cheryl, who do you have over there?
Yes, we do. Thank you, Greg. We go from handsome young men to beautiful young ladies, and the designer, creative designer and entrepreneur Travion Vaughn of Hampton joins us for that. Good morning. Good to see you again.
How you doing?
We have two very different looks here. What are the trends for this year's prom season, Travion?
I'm running into a lot of women who actually want to either do a flowy gown because they don't want anything that actually fits their body, or a lot of women are actually, I call them my little ladies, they're actually going for mermaid gowns. And this particular one, which is on mahogany, is a mermaid gown.
That is a showstopper. That truly is. You walk into the prom in that and everybody's going to stop and look.
That hugs the hips, but does a little flare at the bottom. And what we do is actually put what we call horsehair at the bottom. It actually gives a little flare to it. Sequin is pretty much in this year. So if you want to go with a big pop, you want to walk in with a big bling, that's pretty much what you want to go with, kind of look you want to go with right there.
Mahogany, can you take a couple steps up for us and turn so we can see the back of this beautiful
Mahogany
gown?
has a V cut, a high neck, which is very trendy. The choker trend is in for this year, and a low back.
All right, turn around again. We missed that shot of the back there. Patrick, can you get that? Yeah, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous.
So you give them something for the front, and then you give them something for the back.
And this is one of your designs, Trevian?
It's one of my designs, handmade by me.
Now, can you custom make a gown for a young lady who wants to make that individual look?
Yes, at the expo, that's pretty much what I'll be doing. I'll have some gowns on display, but pretty much what I'm doing is actually taking orders. So if a lady has ideas, we pretty much go together and do original looks together and come up with her own idea for her gown.
All right. And the basic black, it can never go wrong in that.
No, we can't.
But there's nothing basic about that dress.
This dress, particular dress right here, has movement. So when you walk in, it's going to actually move with you. We have a split on it. You can show your leg. With the pretty popular shoe that's going with the fuzzball, and the shoes are from Lady Monet's boutique. The dress up here has lace. Lace it will never go out of style. That's something that's trending every year. For this particular one, she has a low front, if you can turn around, and there's a low back. So if you don't actually want a dress to actually fit and hug you, I know some people are conscious about their size and stuff like that.
Or you want to move on the dance floor.
And this will actually give you some type of movement and things like that. I have some ladies that come in and say, you know, I don't want anything fitted. Some people have wore mermaids the previous year, and this year they want to do something totally different.
What are the color trends for this year?
This year, popular colors are wine, silver, black, of course, that never goes out of style, and blush. Blush is like one of the hottest trending colors we have now, regardless if it's a nude blush, it can be a peach blush, or it can be a pink blush. They're pretty trendy for this year.
And I also heard that the crop tops are in this year,
The crop tops,
whether they're real crop or faux top crop.
I do a couple of those, and if people follow me on my social networks, you see them from time to time. We'll do crop tops pretty much to put the silhouette, show a little bit of a midriff, and then it goes down either a flowy style like this, or it can actually go back into a mermaid like that.
And that's a perfect young style for prom. I probably shouldn't be wearing a crop top.
I can't either.
Tell us about the Prom Expo. What are we going to be able to see there?
Well, as far as what was coming from me, as we know, Keelan, he's doing bow ties, and we pretty much have joined together that if you have a date, and if you come to us, whatever design you choose, we'll actually be sharing the fabric. So if a woman comes to us and she wants a particular gown made, whatever fabric is, we can take a piece of that fabric, and her date can have the same fabric to actually match her attire.
The perfect coordination we talked about. Well, thank you so much, Trevian. Mr. Klean Cut presents a Prom Expo. It's coming up next Saturday, March 18th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Holiday Inn on Staples Mill Road. And we'll post a link to these details by early this afternoon at WTVR.com/VTN.